We're after the game with Cornish Pirates. I managed to grab a word with the live show man of the match, Ben Lewitt. Ben, talk me through that again. How was that for you?
After last week, we wanted to sort of set some rights really, and we just wanted to put a performance in the forwards, and I think we did that. We were a bit annoyed that we didn't get another try, which should have kept them from obviously getting a point. But we're pleased with the performance, I suppose, and roll on next week.
It was interesting. I spoke to Mike after the game. You may have been listening. I said, "Does that right any wrongs?" Next to a firm no. There's obviously still unfinished business from last week, and I suppose we've got to kick on. We've got to continue to sort of go against, especially a team like Moseley next weekend. Yeah,
we're not 100% pleased with that performance, and that's not going to say right the wrongs from last week. But we've got to keep striving to play performance better than that next week, and not make the mistakes. That's the idea. But we wanted to front up today, and I think we did that in most aspects, and we've got to do it again on Saturday, and I'm sure on Tuesday we'll be going at each other again.
You've been out for a few weeks with a bizarre finger injury. Good to be back. Good to be sort of back on the field and enjoying it. Yeah, very much good to be back. Yeah, it was a very strange injury. Chudder's passed the ball and it hit my finger, and the actual the knuckle came out of the skin. So it was a bit of a messy one and a bit of a rubbish one really. But yeah, back to normal now, and just glad to get a start today. Hynes was complimentary about the back row performance. He said it seemed to be really going well. Are you enjoying it? There's a lot of competition in that back row.
Yeah, a lot of competition. It's great. It's the union we're trying to get with all the back row. Whoever plays, we want to be sort of up there and taking it forward. And I think today, myself, Gooders and Sash did okay.
John just trying to gate crash the interview there. I'll leave you to it. Any plans for tonight? You're going to enjoy yourself tonight on the back of that? Is that one you can go and have a beer on?
No, not yet. I don't think there is. I'm going to go home and have a meal with the lovely girlfriend, and have a quiet one tonight, and I'll probably be aching a lot tomorrow.
Okay, well, try and enjoy it if you can.
Thank you.
Sam Roberts at the game, after the game with Cornish Pirates, managed to grab a word with Martin Hynes. Martin, put into words what that victory means to us.
Oh, it's good to have any victory at home, Sam, is fantastic, but against these fellas as well. If you remember last year, they did us at home. I thought the passions at home, and today it was a tough performance from the fellas, and to get away with 3 points, I'm happy with that. Any day of the week against this team, they're a good team.
And bouncing back as well, it was a bit of a moment last week, a bit of a sort of reality check last week against Chiefs, and it was really important that we come out as a team and perform as a team this afternoon.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, we're happy with that second half performance, starting with that today, and we knew it wasn't going to happen, as easily as that. And like I said, they defended very, very well, and it took us quite a while to break it down. I think there was some misspent opportunities from us, which as always you could do better. But just pleased with the lads' attitude today and the efforts, making massive tackles when it counts. It's a 15-man game, but I thought today, our forwards, they really put a top performance in. I'm really pleased with them. Yeah.
I was going to say, absolutely. Forward scrum looked a lot more solid than it has done perhaps in last few weeks, and that back row. I mean, whoever we seem to put in that back row seems to go together. But today it did seem to click really well, that back row.
Yeah, we've made some hard decisions with selection, and there's a lot of people hurting, and last couple of weeks we've pointed the finger at people, and I suppose with honesty it can go two ways, and these lads have definitely puffed out the chest and come back the way we wanted them to come back. And I think as a reflection of that, we've seen the performances that we have. So again, I'm pleased with the lads' attitude that some of them have obviously been disappointed with the selection, but when they come on another opportunity, they've made the difference.
Victory pie and chips tonight, Hynesy?
Oh, hey, double pie and chips, maybe a bit of gravy on top.